Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. We have the green ember stepping forward. Okay, so this ember carries the signal of the heart chakra. Love, compassion, forgiveness, connection, grief, joy. So come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen closely and hear what this ember has to say. All right. We're going to start first with the feminine current. This is the energetic flow of what's moving beneath the conscious knowing. I hear to the left, everything you own in a box to the left. Oh man. All right. Hopefully this is empowering. All right. So what is this inner glow is ready to heal from with this ember? Seven of Swords. You're ready to heal. You've had people take more than they give, and you're ready to let that be. You see it for what it is, and you're ready to heal from it. And I feel like when you weren't healing from it, you were attracting more. And I think you're getting the gist that if I heal from this, then it will go away. So what is this ember ready to release? King of Wands. I feel like you've been trying to walk people through their journey whilst they're doing this. You see it. I mean, literally, the king is looking right at them. They're making eye contact. You see this and you're trying to get them to see different, get them to choose better, and it's not working. It's almost like you've been avoiding cutting them off, honestly. You've been avoiding, because I'm surprised this isn't in reverse. You've been avoid cutting it off. You felt like there was a better way about it, but it was just draining you. And interesting how that song came out. Like they do it in your face. And you're this royale of inspiration. Like you get things done. You're compassionate. You have understanding. You're just this king who's ambitious and just is ready to get things done, but you're still like dealing with peasants, you know? And you're just like, we might have to be on our separate ways. So how can healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Going back to your manifestation and the things that make you happy, Three of Wands. You've been waiting, you've been doing your work, but you really also thought you could bring people with you. You really thought you could bring them with you. So just going back to doing you is what I'm hearing. Because you've always been ready, but you prolong things on behalf of others. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and mirror it with the masculine current, just to see where the fire asks for the action in the physical world. Wow. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your awakening. This is a random card that is flipped over. I don't know when this happened. Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not focused. You have a mission to do. You need to get back on that bandwagon. Interesting. That is crazy. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, right? So what is this ember ready to face and strengthen? The Star card. You're ready to give. you believe in yourself. You know this is going to work, so now you're applying it. If they want to come or not, you have things to do now. You're getting that fire in your belly back, the star card. So you are just back to hopeful, wishful thinking, knowing this is going to work. So what is this Ember prepared to surrender? If you know, you know. It is that time of year. So with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's not being a fan favorite, a popular favorite of the decisions that you're making. I feel like they have been expecting you to forever be guiding them, holding their hand, which is probably the reason why they weren't really doing the work anyway. They just thought you'd be there forever. So you're not going to be the public's favorite right now. They're going to probably try to turn it around on you like, oh, they're too good for us now, or they just did this and blah, blah, blah. But you're ready for it because it just wasn't benefiting the way it was. Sorry, so how can facing and releasing be anchored moving forward? King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So you are going to have to be selfish now. I'm sorry. You have been generous. But cutting people off is not being greedy or selfish, but that is how they're going to take it. You're probably going to have a little bit of guilt for it, you know, because you saw the potential in them. But this is legitimately you just keeping things to yourself now. You're not going to be sharing if they haven't, or they've been taking. Of course you're the bad guy now. Of course you're the bad guy now. This isn't right for them. They didn't want you to do this to them. You're so mean because it's happening to them, but we're still not talking about all the things they've done to you. We're still not bringing that up. It's, yeah, no, talk about grubs, you know what I mean? They're just eating where they can. All right, enough about them, more about you. Let's get into these spirit whispers. All right, so we're gonna look at the feminine side of the Ember. What is the compassion, the clarity, the emotional truth, grief? I hear good grief, like from Charlie Brown. So card number 3. Open your throat chakra. Make time to express your emotions to yourself and others. Like having a good cry on your own, having a good talk with a counselor, or having a good laugh, sharing a memory with a loved one. Voicing what you feel inside is important now. Censor yourself less. Sing like a nightingale until dawn arrives. I mean it. You call it out as you is. Oh my God, my speech is just, anyways. You need to say it how it is. Yeah, there's no more sugarcoating it. They were just coming back for more. Yeah, no. So now let's look at the masculine side of this Ember. They're a piece of work. I'm sorry. They're just a piece of work. And if I was really there, I'd be saying something now. I just got a whiff of like old floral perfume. Like a classic. It was so quick. It's not there anymore. I see purple. Maybe in a purple bottle with gold rim. Wow, that was like someone's whose grandma wears it. Huh, that was beautiful. It smelled amazing, but I could smell the vintage, the classic behind it. All right, let that resonate. We have grace for the focus, the purpose, the divine calling. 32. Give yourself a grace period. Fair enough, right? Be generous with yourself. Need to face a fear or begin a major project? Give yourself a grace period beforehand. if possible, to prepare emotionally. Absolutely. I feel like this hurts you more than it hurts them, honestly. Grace may also provide people, wisdom, or other resources to help you lay the groundwork. Grace periods are required periodically during and after significant undertakes too, or undertakings. So mindful pause are productive. Make sure you take that mindful pause. And you've been in control, by the way, this whole time. Nobody got one on you. This was out of your grace and mercy. So this is also a 5 card. So change, creativity, communication, 100%. So let's look after everything is burnt away. What is the residual lesson? The lesson is you weren't happy doing it this way with the 10 of Cups in reverse. This was not fulfilling you. This was not the way. You're going to allow people moving forward to represent themselves. If they want the help, they come correct. You can't just see the potential and try to put them in a position for them to wake up. That's not how it works. You're there and ready for people who are waking up. So when everything is burnt away, what is the core truth? 9 of Wands in reverse. You're not fighting for this anymore. If they weren't scared before, they're scared now. But you've let this go. You're done. It's not your journey. You've made amends with that. And now you're moving on. So congratulations. Keep moving forward. Protect this heart at all costs, you know? The Ember has spoken. Tend to it well. Speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time when I can speak better too. And where warmth meets memory.